Hi, welcome back to CNBC TV18. On to the big news. Uday Kotak, the promoter of Kotak Mahindra Bank, told the Bombay High Court that it was not easy to dilute promoter stake in the bank and meet the RBI norms. Therefore, Kotak's lawyer offered to cap promoter voting at 20% till May 2020. However, the court rejected the offer and also adjourned the hearing till the 1st of April. Yash Jain is here with more details. Yash, so Kotak Mahindra presenting a proposal, but the courts are not agreeing.
Well, absolutely. And it's certain that for now, it will take a little longer. It will require a little wait when it comes to hearing and resolution on the merits of the case is concerned. But as far as hearing is concerned, essentially the Reserve Bank of India was expected to file its reply in the form of an affidavit. This reply was to Kotak Mahindra Bank's counsel stand when it comes to the entire mechanism of issuance of non-convertible preference shares when it comes to dilution of stake to 20%, the promoter stake to 20% from the current 30%. That is the stake held by Uday Kotak. That was taken on record, but a very brief argument from Uday Kotak's, Kotak Mahindra Bank's counsel, but a very powerful and important argument. Harish Salve, appearing for Kotak Mahindra Bank, said that it's not simple for the promoter to dilute a stake in the bank, which is a very strong portion in terms of the quantity of that particular stake. But as a suggestion, what came from the council is that what can be looked at is that the voting rights of the promoter can be capped at equivalent to 20% of the stake held by that promoter in this bank, which is Kotak Mahindra Bank. To which the judge, Justice Oak, very categorically said that it's not that simple. And I'm quoting it here as is. Now, separately, we are also picking up from some of our sources in the legal team of the Reserve Bank of India that RBI would also not be very much comfortable when it comes to agreeing to a suggestion like this, when it comes to capping the voting rights. For them, it's very simple. The rationale that I'm picking up is that the whole contention is the shareholding, the concentration of the shareholding pattern when it comes to Uday Kotak shareholding in Kotak Mahindra Bank, and capping voting rights is not the solution. So, of course, they would be focusing as far as how that shareholding can be reduced and not capping the voting rights, because essentially, capping the voting rights would not lead to transfer of those voting rights to another shareholder who buys that shareholding, but it will just lead to that particular portion of voting rights getting exhausted from that entire pie. So this is both sides and how they look at this particular suggestion. But of course, as you rightly pointed out, the matter has been deferred or adjourned till April 1st, when of course it will be very interesting to see if Kotak Mahindra Bank presses the same suggestion of capping the voting rights again, and if and how RBI really expresses its reservation on that particular suggestion.
All right, Yash, thanks a lot for that. We will keep an eye out on Kotak Mahindra Bank, the stock today, and also await the final judgment on this. But a raft of nations have temporarily suspended Boeing 737 MAX 8 flights after the fatal plane crash in Ethiopia. And the latest to join the list is the UAE, which has imposed the ban as a precautionary measure. Major European nations, including Britain, Germany and France, have also suspended all flight operations of the said plane. Italy too has banned the Boeing 737 MAX 8 operations from its airspace. And following the move by various countries across the world, Indian aviation regulator DGCA too has decided to ground all Boeing 737 MAX planes. What will the impact of this be on SpiceJet as well as Jet Airways, which do operate Boeing planes? Sonia's here with more. Sonia?
Hi Mangalam, thanks a lot for that. Well, as they say, better late than never, right? Finally, India has gone ahead and grounded the 737 MAX airplanes after that tragic Ethiopian air crash. Now, the Civil Aviation Ministry, the tweets will come up for you on the screen. Last evening, they said that the planes will stay grounded till appropriate modifications, and the grounding will continue till safety measures are implemented. Now, the only one that will be negatively impacted is SpiceJet, because it has 13 MAX aircrafts in its 75-strong fleet. Jet also has 5 aircrafts, but they are not functional at the moment. Now, I did get a chance to speak to a couple of analysts, and they indicated that the lack of clarity on how long the planes will be grounded, that is the big overhang on the stock. They also said that the grounding of aircrafts will create an unexpected drop in capacity. The drop in capacity will support yields and favor a company like Indigo that has no 737 MAX planes. For Spice, the earnings growth on account of volume expansion will get postponed. It will not affect in Q4 because we're already at the end of the quarter, but the impact may be felt in Q1 of FY20. Also, Spice can, at least until the situation subsides, Spice can try to take some dry leases till the MAX problem subsides. Now, no one knows the timeline, right? The last time such an incident happened for Jet Airways, for example, 787 of their Dreamliners had a grounding of around 123 days when there was a battery problem the last time around. So it's very hard to quantify the impact until we know for how long the grounding will take place, but immediately there will be a negative impact on SpiceJet.
All right, Sonia, thanks a lot for joining us and giving us all those details. And absolutely, these three stocks will be in focus yet again today.